If you're thinking about moving to Fort Wayne, you're probably going to want to know where to start looking for a house. And in this video, I am going to help you with that because I am going to give you the 8 best neighborhoods in Fort Wayne. Hey everyone, I'm Dave Brough and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, please hit that subscribe button. I talk all about what it's like to live, eat, sleep, play, work in Fort Wayne and the Fort Wayne area, and I want to be a real estate resource for you. So if you ever have any questions about anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. A lot of people just call me or they text me. So guys, I'm going to give you the 8 best neighborhoods in Fort Wayne, and before I get started, let me just tell you how I came up with this list. It's all searchable information, so I use census data, crime rates, unemployment rates, affordability for housing, amenities that people want to live by, like restaurants, shopping, stuff like that, and then of course schools, and finally I also included things like parks and things to do with your family. Alright guys, so let's get right into it. We are going to head to the north side of town and we're going to talk about some neighborhoods in the Northwest Allen County School District. So first, let's start off with Longwood. Longwood is not a very large subdivision. It's got probably a couple hundred homes. And it's in a real interesting location because it's right by Parkview Regional Medical Center, which is a huge hospital complex. And then it's also across the street from DuPont Hospital. So if you are going to be working at either of those, you're going to be living really close to your job. The average sale price in Longwood is about $225. The average home is about 2,500 square feet. They've take about 8 days to sell. There's been 16 sales in the last 12 months. So not a huge amount of sales, but also not a huge neighborhood to begin with. Your little ones are going to go to Perry Hill Elementary School, Maple Creek Middle School, or Carroll High School for the older kids. And it's a good spot. It's a great place to have a starter home in Fort Wayne. Alright, so let's head on over to our next neighborhood, and this is called Pine Valley. Pine Valley is a much larger subdivision than Longwood, and Pine Valley has been around for a while. So what people like about Pine Valley is that it's on a golf course, and there's a lot of homes in this subdivision. They've got a country club with golfing, they've got a pool, tennis courts. And I think what's really neat about it is they have pretty much like every style of home that you would ever want. So they've got like Cape Cods, they've got lots of modern homes, they've got 2 stories, colonials, they've got ranches. And yes, some of these homes are pretty old, but they were built really well. And there's some newer sections that are more contemporary look and design, but they're all really nice built homes. And what's great about Pine Valley, it's just so close to really everything. So right across the street you've got dining, you've got groceries. You don't have to travel that far really in any of these subdivisions out here to find stuff. Okay, so this right here, let me get my little drawing tool out. This right here is called This right here is DuPont Road. So DuPont Road just actually got a huge remodel, and they widened a large part of it, made it safer for traffic. I think they did it based upon just the growing amount of people that are out here. This right here is Parkview Hospital. So this is big, really big. And then here's DuPont Hospital. All right, guys. So our next neighborhood is also down the street again, and this is called La Cabrera. La Cabrera is going to be a little bit newer than Pine Valley, and these houses are bigger and they cost more. So the average sale price in La Cabrera is about $350, and the average size is about 3,300 square feet. Okay, a little bit over 3,300 square feet. There's only been 9 sales though in the last 12 months, so it's not a terribly large neighborhood. The houses sell pretty quick though, so the average home sold in just 6 days. So people like this neighborhood. There's some good value here just because they're such big houses. Your little ones are going to go to Oakview Elementary, Maple Creek Middle School, and Carroll High School. So just right next to La Cabrera is our final stop on this side of town, and this is called Woodmont. Just like the name kind of indicates, it is in a wooded area. So this neighborhood has been around for a while. This is one of the older neighborhoods out here, and you've got a lot of trees. So a lot of these old growth trees, which I actually like a lot. And these houses are even bigger. So the average home size here is about 4,600 square feet, and the average sale price is about $400,000. So there's only been 6 sales in the last 12 months. People like this neighborhood. So why do people want to live out here so much? Well, you've got the Parkview YMCA right here, which just got built. You've got Solomon Farm, which is now it's a part of the Fort Wayne Public Park system. So just right here alone, this is like a 2-mile walking loop right here. So you're just down the street from all these subdivisions I mentioned to doing some really good family activities. You've also got the Puffer Belly Trail, which you see this little line right here. It runs through a lot of neighborhoods on the north side of town, and I believe it's still like a work in progress, but they are trying to connect this to downtown Fort Wayne. And Fort Wayne's got like maybe 100 miles of trail system. In every little kind of like area, they kind of do their part, and then they just kind of connect to each other. So this right here is the Puffer Belly Trail. It goes in the back of a lot of subdivisions. So every one of these neighborhoods that you see, there's a way to get on this trail system, and you can just ride or run or walk for a long time. So that's really nice. These neighborhoods that I just talked about, they came up on our radar today because of their affordability. So these neighborhoods have been around for a little bit. Just north of here, so this area, this is booming. So this is all new construction. My imagination is that eventually this will all become developments as well. So people are wanting to live out here. There's a ton of stuff getting built out here, and it's a fantastic place to live, raise a family, go to school. Let's go check out the high school here. So here is where Carroll High School is, and let's go take a look at it. So Carroll just keeps getting bigger and bigger. It is the only high school for Northwest Allen County Schools, so everything just kind of feeds into here. And this is always like a top-rated school system in high school every year in the state of Indiana. So this is where your kids will go if you live out here. So if you take, this right here is Carroll Road, and if you go right here, so this is Carroll Road, and then this is Lima Road. So Lima Road is going to cross over into DuPont. This is where Woodmont and La Cabrera, Pine Valley, Longwood are. So there's a ton of things to do out here. This is where you are going to get all your groceries. There's a Walmart, there's Sam's Club, there's Crazy Pins. My kids always want me to take them to Crazy Pins, not because they want to play bowling, they always want to play the video games, arcade games, which is fine. There's a Smithfield, it's airport. And as you get here, this is where a ton of shopping is. So there's like a Lowe's, a Meijer, a Home Depot. Right here is Costco is right here. So you got a lot of options for dining, retail, groceries, stuff like that. Alright guys, another reason why people like to live on the north side of the city is because most of the lakes in our area are up here. So we've got access to like, I think 200 lakes, ranging like obviously very small to very good size sport lakes that are only within like an hour to 2 hours away. So if you're going to live up here, you know, you can get to a lot of these lakes in an hour. So one very, very, very popular lake is like Lake James. I mean, you're going to shave your drive time by substantial. I live down here. It takes me it takes me a solid hour to get up there. You live right here, you're going to get there in like 35 minutes. So that's something to consider if you're planning on visiting lakes or owning a lake property. All right, guys, we looked at some neighborhoods in Fort Wayne on the north side of town. So let's go check out some neighborhoods on the southwest side of town in Southwest Allen County School District. Alright, our first stop is Oakboro. So Oakboro is off of Covington Road in southwest Fort Wayne. And Oakboro has got some homes that are pretty well built. They've been around for a while. Most of them are over 20 years old. And the average size is about 3,500 square feet. The average sale price is about $300,000. And there's been 6 sales in the last 12 months, so it's not a terribly large subdivision, but it has a steady amount of sales. So your kids will go to Haverhill Elementary School, Summit Middle School, and then Homestead High School. So this is in the Southwest Allen County School District, which is comparative to Northwest Allen County School District. They're both typically really high on the list statewide for the best school districts. They're definitely the 2 best school districts in Fort Wayne. So people a lot of times will buy a home in one of these school districts primarily to send their kids to these schools. So next stop, just around the corner, is called Copper Hill. And Copper Hill is much bigger than Oakboro. The average home size is about 2,000 square feet, and these are much more affordable homes. So these are selling for just over $200,000 a piece. There's been a lot of sales in the last year, so we've had 28 sales, and the average days on market is about 12 days. So they don't sell like super fast, but they sell pretty quickly. Your kids will go to Haverhill Elementary, Summit Middle School, and then Homestead High School. Alright, next on our list is called Covington Woods, and Covington Woods is nice. So it's just across from Covington Road, and these homes are a little bit bigger. So the average home size is about 3,400 square feet, and the average sale price is about $285,000. So there's been 15 sales in the last year, and the average days on market is 19. So your kids are going to go to Deer Ridge Elementary, Woodside Middle School, and then Homestead High School. And then finally, the last stop, neighborhood 8 out of 8, is called Shores of Rock Creek. So these are affordable homes, and they are in a really good location. So the average size is just under 2,000 square feet, and the average sale price is around $215,000. There's been 9 sales in the last 12 months, but they sell really quick. So they sell within 3 days, typically, on average. And your little ones will go to Deer Ridge, Woodside Middle School, and then Homestead High School. So what to do out here on the southwest side of town? Well, just like the north side of town, you've got a YMCA that people go to. So these YMCAs are like big community centers, and I imagine that's how it is in most parts of the country, although I don't know because I've only ever lived in Fort Wayne. But let's go check out this one. It's called Jorgensen YMCA, and a lot of people they'll use this place. So let's go check out Jorgensen. So from these neighborhoods, I mean, you're talking like a 4-minute drive. So this is a huge complex, kind of. So you got Indian Trails Park. You've got the Y right here, which is much bigger than it looks. Back here is a splash pad. This is a public park, so you got your baseball diamonds right here. This is where kids play. They play flag football. This right here, this little spot right here, there's hundreds of people in the fall here for flag football. It's crazy. It's much bigger than it looks. You got a walking trail around here. This is Indian Trails Park. Let's see if we can get some pictures of that. This is I've taken my kids here. I don't know. It feels like 100 times. It probably hasn't been that much, but lots and lots of times. And they've got a really great outdoor park for kids to play in. So it's a nice spot. Nice, awesome place to live around if you've got kids or you just want to be able to get out and you want to get some good exercise. So just over here, this is Aboit Center Road. You've got Summit Middle School, and then you've got Homestead High School, which is just becoming more and more massive. I know they're doing more construction. So their baseball stadium's awesome. I mean, they just keep building this thing out. So this is the one high school for Southwest Allen County School System. Just like Carroll High School is the one high school for Northwest Allen County School System. So we're not too far from West County line. And these are, by the way, these are really nice homes out here. A lot of these you can't even see from the road. They're just, tucked away on long winding drives. But these are some of the highest valued properties in Allen County. So the County Line Road is just right here. So you can see like pretty clearly how it goes from like development on the Allen County side to no development on the Whitley County side, because these people all right here are trying to get into Southwest Allen County schools. That's basically the story. So this is all new development right here. So if you're living in any of these neighborhoods, you'll be able to have some choices on where you'll go for like groceries and shopping. So right here is there's a Kroger right here. Right here you got lots of restaurants. You've got right here some more shops that you can go to. So there's this right here is called Illinois Road, and we've just seen a ton of just development off this road. This all used to be country not too long ago. But here is 69. So 69 you can get from really anywhere if you're going to live southwest. It doesn't take long, any of these neighborhoods, to get to 69. Maybe like 5 minutes. And then once you get on it, you have access to really anywhere around town. So 469 runs around Fort Wayne, and you can slightly see it. So this is how you would get to the north side of town. From here to here is going to take you about 20 minutes, I would say. So it's not too bad. Another place for some shopping and some good restaurants, you could just head over to Coventry Plaza, which is right here. So you've got another Kroger marketplace. You've got tons of shops and restaurants right here. So this is a good spot. If you like to get out and move, be outside, then I highly recommend checking out Fox Island County Park. This is much bigger than it looks, but this is a neat place. So we go here quite a bit, and it's just a county park. You can do in the wintertime, you can do cross country skiing, which is pretty nice. They actually have trails for it. And then of course in the summertime, there's tons of things you can do in here. There's like a swampland that actually got caught in a few summers ago. I had my boys out. I had no idea what I was doing, and my phone went out. I didn't have cell service. I literally thought that I was like in a completely different place because it felt so strange. But Fox Island is pretty. See if we got some pictures of it. This is what that swamp looked like, although it was far more remote. So they've got a big lake in here. It's a really pretty peaceful place to be. That's what it looks like in the wintertime. They actually have some pavilions and stuff that you can rent out. We had one of my son's first birthday party here. It was so cheap, like maybe $50 to rent it for a couple hours, which was nice. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little tour. These neighborhoods that I talked about, they really are really great neighborhoods. And again, I came up with them based upon their affordability, just low crime rates, proximity to things that you're going to want to be around if you're going to move to Fort Wayne. So I hope that helped. If I can answer any of your questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, and I look forward to maybe someday chatting with you.